Good morning, class. Today we are on phonics lesson 146, and you should have already watched the review video of all of our special sounds that we know so far. And speaking of review, I want to review OW with you. So we know we have two different OWs. We talked about this in the last lesson. Okay, so this is the one, Band-Aid one. Ow! Ow and owl, OW. Okay, but sometimes OW will just say O, like in the word bowl. O in bowl. So we have ow and we have O. And we talked about how will I know if it's ow or O. Hey, that rhymed. Well, you have to read the word and just decide which one makes sense. Okay? So let's look at the words on the board. Okay, so look at them. Does anyone notice something that all 7 of these words have in common? Something that all 7 of these words have in common. They all have OW. Did you notice that? Okay, so let's go ahead and go through and circle all of the OWs. I know that you probably see some other special sounds too, but let's just go through and circle all of the OWs. Now, some of them will say ow, some of them will say O, and it'll be up to us to figure that out. Okay, every time I see an OW, I'm just going to go through and circle it. Then we'll come back through. We'll circle any other special sounds we see, and we'll try to read these words. All right, your goal is to try to read it before I do, okay, and to try to find this other special sounds before I do. So in this first word, other than the OW, are there any other special sounds? Gur and grin, right? So I'm going to circle this. I like it when words look like this. The whole thing is being circled. Okay, so everybody, gur, ow, growl, growl, like ow and owl. Is growl? Growl, is that a word? No. So we know that it can't be ow, it must be O, grow. Now that makes a little bit more sense. Like, how much did you grow since last year? Grow. Okay, so that's grow. So that one is an O sound. Okay, do you see any other special sounds here? Sn and snack, right? Sn, ow, snow, or snow. Snow. We know all about snow in Michigan, right? Snow. Any other special sounds here? Bull and block, okay? Ow or O? Bull, ow, blow, or blow? Blow. Okay, so this one is blow. So the whole top row was O. Grow, say them with me. Grow, snow, blow. One more time. Grow, snow, blow. They all rhyme because they all end with O, that sound of O. Okay, now down here, are there any other special sounds in this word? No. Ow, how? Yes, this is how. Like if I wanted to say, how old are you? Okay? So that's ow, how. How about right here? Cur and crab. Ow. Crown. Crown. Like a king or a queen would wear a crown. Okay. No other special sounds here. So just make the t, ow, n, put it together. Town. Like what town do you live in? Good olds for me. Okay. And then the last one. Now, we talked about this word the other day, right? B-O-W. It can be O or ow. So if I say it like bow, I'm talking about like a hair bow. But if I say bow, I'm talking about like bowing or bowing our heads. Okay? All right. That was just review. Now we have not just one new special sound, not just 2 new special sounds. I'm teaching you 3 new special sounds today because they all make the same sound. Okay. Raise your hand if you remember us talking about bossy and controlling letter R. The letter R controls the vowel that's next to it. So we learned that AR says R like a pirate. And then we learned that OR says or in morning. Well, today we're going to learn what happens when you put the other 3 vowels next to an R. IR, ER, and UR all make the same sound. Okay? All right, let me show those to you. Okay, the first one we're learning is what happens when you put an E next to an R. ER is inverse. So it's just this sound. Everybody say E-R, inverse, E-R, Okay, let's say that again. Inverse, E-R, Okay, another is U-R. In nurse. U-R, And then I-R also says in bird, I-R, So all three of these, let me go this way. I-R, E-R, U-R, they all say Everybody just say So we know that R will control the vowel next to it. Anytime you see a vowel next to an R, it's a special sound. Okay? This one is, say it with me again, in bird, I-R, inverse, E-R, and in nurse, U-R, All of these are Okay, I want to show you some words that have and I just prepare yourself. Hold on tight because when I move this stand, I have a feeling you're gonna go like this. So just prepare yourself. Buckle up. Here we go. Maybe it won't happen, but I'm thinking it might. Oh, it didn't happen. Yay. I'm so glad you guys didn't go crooked for me. All right, there we go. Okay, so these are some E-R, I-R, and U-R words. So like I told you, every time you see E-R, circle it. U-R, circle it. I-R, circle it. And they're all going to say Here's an I-R. Here's a U-R. Here's another I-R. Here's an E-R. And here's a U-R. Are you getting the hang of this? Every time you see a vowel next to an R, it's going to be a special sound. It's either going to be R in stars, it's going to be O in morning, or it's going to be one of our three new ones. In bird, inverse, in nurse. Okay? So always circle a vowel next to an R. That's a life hack for you. Okay. So everybody make sure whenever you see these, we're saying okay? Put the H sound, her. Okay, girls, point at yourself if you're a her. Boys, you're not. You're a him. But we're hers, right, girls? Okay, next. Now, I have a question for you in this word. Let's read the word first, and then I'll ask you the question. Purse. Okay? Now, there is an E on the end. What kind of an E is that? It's a silent E. Because when you hear the word purse, it's not a purse-y, so it's not E and me. It's not a purse-eh with a short E. So when you have, sometimes and there'll be another one down here, you'll have a word that just has a random silent E at the end. Don't do this, because that doesn't make any sense. Purse-eh is not a word. Don't circle it like it's E and me, purse-y. No, it's just called a purse. So the E on the end is silent. Okay? Okay, what about this one? Girl. Okay? So we've done her, we've done purse, we've done girl. Come down here. Now this is a guy's name. I don't know if you've ever heard this, but Kirk. Okay? Now, this is what happened to my arm a couple weeks ago. If those of you remember my story, ready? Burn. Remember? Okay? Are you saying for all of these? Okay. Now this is what grade you're going to be in next year. Fur. Is that another special sound? And stop. First. Okay, come down here. Serve. Silent E. Mark it out. Serve. Okay, and the last one. Turn. Turn the page. Okay, so those are our three new special sounds. I want to show you the cards one more time. And let's try them. Ready? In nurse, you are in bird, I are in verse, E-R, Okay, so those are our new three special sounds. So we're really getting a lot of orange special sounds into our collection. And we have no worksheet for today. So that was our lesson, just practicing some of our special sounds and learning some new special sounds.